know what you need for your schemes. You know what I mean? Like you know what you like.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the StubHub Center, 20 miles south of downtown LA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. No more training camp, no more exhibitions.
Yeah,
the
that's the problem with
2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway.
Right. What, Luke? Because I'm playing Utah, Luke. Austin's nickname is Utah. I said Austin's nickname is Utah.
All right.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Complete to Hilton. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That's 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Trading in this game is so hard.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Yeah, you're not getting it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40
Dude,
to the 39.
I traded 3 first-round picks.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Offline franchise. That's the best I
got
could do.
kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying
I
to
traded away all my
receivers
players
in certain
to get
situations
picks because they wouldn't
but a
take
guy
any of
of
my
his
players.
size,
I didn't
can't
want
really
any of
hide
them.
him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to
It was
sneak him
crazy.
across the
It was just
formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Here's the now 30-year-old running back, LaShawn McCoy. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
In this Madden, I've noticed they don't value the draft picks at all.
Now a carry for the former first-round pick of the Chargers. It's Melvin Gordon. So he got 3 in one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs.
That's crazy.
58.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That was awesome.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The call here, they need 2 yards in their own territory.
Now I don't have a play.
And they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Yeah, come on, man. Play defense.
Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. throwing now is Rodgers. Looking downfield for Dez. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Yeah, doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
319.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Chandler Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it'll be 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football.
I don't know you all.
Back deep, Taylor Gabriel.
Oh, what a punt. No.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line.
Oh, man.
Yeah, very good return that time.
That was a great punt, man. I didn't know where that was going.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it would have completely screwed me if I went out of bounds. So I'm like, I got to take it.
They go play action here on 1st down. He finds McKinnon complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
What was he doing?
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best
like
players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here's Stafford. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Randy Gregory in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Oh, what a punt.
Now Sproles.
Get him, come on.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Rodgers now on 1st down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
No, that wasn't my plan.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved.
Wow. We practiced this.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Caught left side by Hilton. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And picked up by the Chargers. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
I don't think it even hit the ground. It should have been an interception.
You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere.
I think it went right into my hand.
Put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Who's doing linebacker?
The linebacker, Derek Johnson, in on the stop.
Come on, he's still that fast.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Yeah, I should have outrated you. Yeah, we were in the right spot for it, at least.
Hey, go here!
Right. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. A quick throw, but incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
I didn't look up your roster. Yeah.
Now Gordon on 1st down. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Rodgers now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And that is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Not when you do man coverage.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Get up. No, number 2.
With a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
They're not giving me anything, man. That's my gimmick. Get out of here.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player? Yeah. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Yeah, right.
From the end zone, Stafford. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin.
Wow, dude, what happened?
He's got daylight. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. 99 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown.
I did the same play again.
So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99
it's still like an all-out blitz,
yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you got to circle a guy around, and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball, and when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
Throwing is Rodgers. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Chandler Jones in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this.
Awful. I'm missing that one. Yeah, dude.
The Chiefs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be third and forever. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He shakes it off.
Oh, come on.
Muscles him off. Now he's forced out right. On the run. He rifles one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
Jackson again.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Good O-line there. Alex Mack is my left guard, dude. He's the beast.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Well, they're good in the middle. Middle.
Now McKinnon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack, but I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone and into the offensive backfield. He's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
On third down, it's Thompson. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's not good.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Oh,
bottom line, tremendous starting field position.
And I nailed the power.
They wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
This one
I
fielded
can't
at
see
the
who
5.
my guys are for some reason. Who I'm selected.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. He's not good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw again. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Chandler Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon. The Chiefs on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this is going to be caught.
That's the one he catches. That is the one he catches.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And again, it's Rodgers. Over the middle here.
Keep going, keep it going.
And he's brought down. And we're going to get a timeout.
Awesome.
With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I know.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 33-yard attempt. And Butker able to put this one through. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
That was actually, I was impressed by my line on that one. I didn't think they were going to. Yeah, I was like...
Stafford on first down. And all this is taken in one hand, and what a catch. 23 yards on the play.
Yeah, press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Now Stafford. He's got Thompson here, complete.
Get over the line.
And he gets it down to the 32. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Four down. Check. Come on, Mahar, ready to move. Hey, tag 50 left. 22.
Stafford. Over the middle to Evans.
I know, I saw you going, but then you had your back turned though.
That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
Oh, game's ridiculous like that. I hate it so much. Same thing, like I've tried doing this before, it doesn't.
They go play action here on first down.
No! Oh, he had him so open, dude. I had him wide open. He was wide open, dude. It would have been a touchdown.
His second sack now of the afternoon.
Alright, really guys, this is what you do. He's gonna do a fake, or a real spike. There you go. And mommy go off sides too.
I think they're gonna get one of the Charger linemen.
Wow, what that just happened?
Of course, and that moves him back 5.
It really did. Oh my god. Yeah. That's crazy.
Good. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Yes. Oh, he's on the ground.
Completion good. This is Eric Ebron.
Wow, what happened there?
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
I don't know.
Eric Ebron, 41 yards. And
I don't know what the
Chargers are going to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Walsh adds the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3.
Yeah. It wasn't that really your fault. Well, I guess maybe it's your fault for drafting a bad defense.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
Yeah, the bad players are rubbing off on the good players.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
Awesome if you didn't get the first down.
Something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Yeah.
A give to McCoy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result, defensive tackle making the play.
Rodgers with a keeper, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Yeah.
Let's go, let's go, come on. Jump out!
Now this time Rodgers will throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, and it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Yeah, I knew you were doing the same route.
A lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
I'm going to catch on
That's
eventually.
Another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot.
Like if I don't get right to the
and they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. Over the middle. It's taken in by Gronkowski. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22. Rodgers now on first down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Travis Kelce.
William Jackson again. No, TJ Carey. Sorry.
And that's where the return stops.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Yeah.
The drive starts with Devontae Booker. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And a catch right side by Evans. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
Oh, you know, we have it on 6-minute quarters, huh? No, it should be 5. We're always doing 5.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Right back to him on first down.
And
he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
He's across the 40 to the 41.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. Oh, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, 22! Set, lady!
Out of the gun, Stafford.
What?
Incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have 1 right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
Wow. Perfect call. Perfect play.
And now here comes Kansas City. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
I get it.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Robert Ayers in there to get him for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Working from the gun. Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Alexander.
Shit, man. Wow.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Couple of bad calls. The shots to Des Bryant were unnecessary. I get it. Couple of them weren't bad decisions. Yeah,
they run it with McKinnon. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Yeah, at that point, I mean, you had a tough shot at winning this one.
Here again is McKinnon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Who do you play after this, computer?
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Here's McKinnon, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
You want the ball back, don't you?
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And on the ground they go with a running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. In the backfield, standing alone on 2nd and goal is McKinnon. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season, we get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the home team here, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.